That was loud. Holy moly. Gave me a fright in the organs. Oh my god. Audio. Okay, let's try that again. You're living in the future. It's still Friday. It's Saturday. Saturday.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry.
Hello?
I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
I might turn the dialogue up a bit more. There we go.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
What an insane place. Like, that's crazy. If I had decent internet and I could get food delivered here, I'd live here. BRB going on a break at work. Bobby, I will see you soon.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
How is the sound now?
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Oh yeah, as I was saying, when this game was way too loud, Alice, do you like my top? It gives me like fairy vibes because the arms are see-through. And I love it. But so far I feel like I feel like this game is very, very sad and that I'm gonna cry.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Oh, it works. I can't hear anything. But hi, Jerry. This game is beautiful, I must say.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
I like that I don't have to read today. I don't think I could have read anything.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
That's crazy. A house like this. That's insane. And she wasn't allowed in many of the bedrooms? Or she didn't go in many of the bedrooms?
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Fucking Jerry. Of course.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Start taking notes for my castle building. Yes! Yes!
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
It didn't. I didn't think so. can't stand wind chimes. Oh, we're going through here, okay.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11. The power had been turned off the night we left.
No, we got what? So, Jorby, did you log into the new V-Rising server? Did you actually say that you were going to build where I built?
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
And why do you leave your house like this, though?
Like how only
What
one
happened?
restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Oh, there we go. I had Chinese too. What? Alice, you should tell Jerry that you're meeting up with me today.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon.
Oh,
Except our cat, Molly.
Gross. Imagine eating salmon all the time. Yeah, you should make Jerry jealous that you're seeing me
The
today.
table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
I got out of the tutorial and marked that exact spot you have built. Did you really? Okay, so what happened the night that they left?
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Oh, okay, so that was the grandma's chair. Clever. They left their phone.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
There is too much in this house.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Who's Barbara?
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Does he? Barbara Finch. Cute. When I go to the museum, I always look at the insects that they have. Yes, I really did, and went, fuck it, and built up the road, did you? Yes, I miss Jerry. I really do miss Jerry's stream. They're one of the hype streams that I like being in.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Because a lot happens in a Jerry stream.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
The brother's missing. Thank you, Poopy. Okay, so the brother's missing, and something happened the night that they left the house.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Oh.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh my goodness. Gregory? Calvin? No way.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Whoa. No way. I just beat up the Chaos Archer. Nice.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Whoa. Imagine thinking that. Imagine having a house that you weren't allowed in all the rooms and you thought they were just peepholes to look into.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Aww. Aww.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
That's a bathroom you bang in? Hell yeah. Did you see how furry it was everywhere?
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
Molly. What do
Molly
we think
always
of
seemed like a
group
girl
dinner
I could
and game
imagine being
arcade
friends
for
with.
August?
If she hadn't died in 1947.
These bedrooms are insane. We do need to plan something for August, hey? Because we've got nothing planned. Also, I've just realised, Alice, when is PAX? What dates are they?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
This is crazy. I think
my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
I'd love to make a bedroom like this and make it sharks and sea animals and... Is that their house? I love sea creatures.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
No.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
October 7th to... Oh no, Alice. October the 8th is my birthday.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh, here we go.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
We can't touch the doors.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Yeah.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Gerbil. Cute.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Yeah. Imagine never seeing a bedroom that was in your house, and now you're in it for the first time.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here, before my mom sealed the doors.
Aww.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
I'm sorry, what? Why?
My Halloween candy was all gone. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Oh my god. Halloween candy all gone. Did zombie eat it? Hey now. Ah! I just hit my elbow again. Thank you, I do have candy. I didn't eat it all. Whoa. Crazy child. Oh, she's so small. Oh my god.
I kept eating and eating.
Yucky. Oh, that's so gross.
I ate a lot of things that night. Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly,
What?
I was a cat.
I'm a cat? No. No way.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Hi, Furious. I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. No, we can't jump that. At least there wasn't. Oh my god.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Meow, I'm a cat. I have a little bell. I have a little bell on my collar. Birdie. Come back, Birdie. Oh, we're not going to your nest? Can I not eat your little... You got nothing in there.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Oh, we're getting the bird? Oh, I missed. I missed. Oh, okay. Where am I going? What happens if you miss the jump? I don't know if the mechanics will let you, right? If you actually miss a jump. But it's weird because it's not letting me jump up onto anything unless I go like this. That's weird. Can I not jump on the table and get the birdie? Help! Hey, yeah!
I could tell she was
there we
getting
go.
really tired.
Oh, do we actually get to eat the bird though? Hey, yeah!
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
There we go. Do we pounce or do we like sneak up? Bird flu? Oh my goodness.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl.
Wait, what?
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Sorry, we're an owl?
Rabbits.
Rabbits. Cute.
I
got him.
imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What? We're a shark? I'm sorry. I'm stuck though. How do I... Hello? I'm a fish out of water. Hi, Reynolds. Yeah. There we go.
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
I'm a freaking shark. Wow.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Yeah. Haha. Damn it, so close. Come on. Hiya.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
This is insanely cool. What? This is crazy.
Biddies for the titties.
You've been flashbanged or whatever, Styler. Oh. Oh, shit. Hey, where'd you go? Over here.
Grabbed on tight. And when I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What? Am I an octopus? Dom, hello. Thank you so much for the bits.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Wait, we're a monster? Where do we...
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
What? What?
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Skylar, shut up.
Belly with a rusty razor, his belly with a rusty razor, his belly with a rusty razor, what shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? And the captain's daughter, put him in bed with the captain's daughter, put him in bed with the captain's daughter.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled a new, something I had to have.
Reynolds,
So I
thank
swam
you.
towards it.
Thank you so much. And it's to Skylar.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
The toilet? Are we a monster in a bathroom right now? Are we in the house? Like... 7 months, Skylar, yay! Waltzy, thank you for your prime
I got
sub.
closer and closer.
We're in the house. We're a monster and we're back in our house. Oh my god, what the hell? A hype train, thank you. You guys are crazy. We're in our own bedroom.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
No way. No way. No way. Look, bye Waltzy, thank you again. Alice, if you're there, what time are you coming over?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Is this the parents' bedroom that we looked into? I'm going to the zoo tomorrow and I'm going to an Asian buffet. Infinite dish buffet. Nice, guys.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. We got along and it was a good place to hide from my mom. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Oh my goodness.
She could have, but she didn't.
That's pretty cute. I'm meeting Limbs in about an hour and then heading over. Yay! Perfect. Shit. I have host calls. KLD, thank you for the host. And I have a lot of messages. What the hell's going on? Oh, okay, it's just my sister. Thank you so much for that, host. Hosts help the stream so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Reynolds, thank you so much. Thank you. And you give it to Albo. Albo is amazing. Heavy B's amazing. Ronan, Spaced, and Albie. They definitely deserve that. Thank you. This is the... Oh no. This is not the same bathroom. It's a shag room, not just because of the carpet. And an elderly... Oh, yep, there's the medicine. In an old person's bathroom. We've got the funkiest
The only
looking...
trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Pink bathroom.
It was a pretty big trace.
It's pretty cool. Oh, we still have our key? Is this another story? Thank you, Reynolds.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
What? I seen Jack play this, I think. Jack plays a lot of games. When my Little Misfortune video
Sven
went
gave
viral
Sam an old camera he'd refurbished.
on
never
TikTok,
put it down.
everybody mentioned Jack. Crazy. Imagine building this in the wall. Milton, yep. Oh wow. Now we're in the other bedroom. Did I miss anything in the other room? I wonder. Aww.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Cameron was doing Fortnite before Epic. For real.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't.
How do I get off? Oh, there's my brother over there. I didn't see him. Look at my foot. We got some feet. We got some toe action going on the stream. Okay. would like to maybe try and walk now. Phoenix. There you go. Not this one though. Suck it. You only get 1 foot. You got 1 set of toes. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to go as high as I can.
I think Calvin
There we go.
always wanted to fly.
Dinner's ready.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Yeah, seeing Jackie play this part, I can remember. Interesting. Do we jump?
I told him going around was impossible.
Oh, are we trying to go
Maybe if I hadn't
around?
said that.
No way.
Alvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Get out.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
No way.
That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
I could have watched that. That actually made me feel sick because I could feel that. You know when you do that as a kid?
Calvin's
you
story
just
felt strangely
swing
familiar.
as high as
When
you
I was
can.
younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Did I miss Barbara's story? Guys, thank you so much for your hype train. You guys are too good to me. I could feel that. Oh shoot, yes, it's almost midday. I get to see Alice soon. So did I miss Barbara's story?
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Time has gone so quick. This is why I streamed. I streamed so that time would go by quick and so that I'd see you faster. I'm smart.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Movie time soon. The movie is at 5, but Alice is coming over early because we need to prepare for a certain stream that is happening at the end of the month, and we're gonna have a few drinks and lunch together. It's crazy how all the rooms are linking together. Ah, yes. Yes.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh no, there we go. This is Barbara's room.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Reynolds, how's your day going? What are you up to? I always wanted a sign with my name on it.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
No.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
Wow.
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan,
That was terrible.
and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Trying to get the scream out of her.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Yes.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh dear.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
The crutch.
Have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
What?
Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick...
I can't believe they
dead
did that.
Walter.
I'll be doing it again.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And who he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
That's right.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. It wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Killer never dies straight away. Never ever. Even if they fall off a balcony. That's not how horror freaking things go. Dun dun
The
dun.
hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Ding dong. I love this so much.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
There's no scream.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
But she still didn't
And she
scream.
saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath,
Wait.
Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I
There's
wasn't
the
there
scream.
myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
Of course.
And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time.
Of course they
took it
blame it
all
on the
pretty
boyfriend.
hard. But that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her.
No
Her
way.
ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh my god.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
I'm good, got groceries earlier, decided to watch this cool streamer, so I'll see you later. Bye, Reynolds. I'll see you next time. That was so cool. That was insanely cool. Oh my god. That was insane. That story was pretty fucked. Was that the main character's sister? It was. It was. We can't go out, so we go back down. And then we go back into the hallway, I take it?
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Ah, yes, and now we know about the music box. Oh, yeah. We definitely know about the music box. Oh dear. There's the key. I'm surprised they didn't leave an ear in him. That would have been nasty. So what happened to the boyfriend? Imagine reading that, knowing that was your family, right? Imagine.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Oh, there's the saw. And then we
I saw
come down
Edie
here.
sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Packages. There's the fridge.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
No way. Oh, what song is that? Was it the one that was playing before?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Whoa, look at this.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Is anybody alive still apart
I think it's
from-
that none of us has gotten very far.
Oh, I don't think so. Oh, we got another story. And it's Walter.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Walter was down here for
On that
30
first day,
years.
after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine.
Jordan, message me on Twitch. You can private message me, and I'll see, because I know
That's
you
what kept me
deleted
sane.
socials. Can I
Having a schedule,
open it
living
faster?
for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Wait.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
Can I do this
Almost friendly.
fast? Oh, I thought that was a random person. No, I do know him. Are we stuck in a loop?
And then one day, everything just
I kind of am a random person. You really
stopped.
are. 2005? Oh, we're not stuck in a loop. Okay.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
I like that the music is changing to suit the years.
It's been a week now, the longest in
2005
30
still.
years. I'm done waiting.
Oh.
I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, Jordan. You can message me on Twitch and I'll talk to you on there. Let's see what I have so that we can talk. Because you haven't told me why you deleted Instagram.
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara.
Sha, thank you. It's been 2 months, no way. Thank you so much, love.
And Molly. And Calvin.
Okay.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
We're gonna take this.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
He was stuck in a loop. Thank you, Sha. How are you? I've noticed you've been
Whatever's out
streaming
there.
again.
I want you to know, I'm ready for it.
And you're back at work?
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
He got out. We got out.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
I was so happy that he got out. And that he wasn't stuck in that loop. And that he gets hit by a train.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Down we go. Are we gonna see the smashed wall of him trying to get out?
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
There it is.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Oh,
Trying to
dear.
bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, Or maybe 2.
That's what I was wondering.
I
was
thought it was
how
time I
many
heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh my goodness. What? Oh, that's so sad.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
We're going down to the beach.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I haven't even done washing it. Imagine if V Rising had a story mode like this. Imagine. I think I'd love the game a lot more if it had a story mode like this.
And when you look at the house, it had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
I must say, this is a crazy, crazy story so far. And I love that everything loops around and it's just easy to navigate and it's hitting all of the feels. But it's nice to play something different.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Oh, it's so amazing. It's crazy.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Oh, yeah.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. Three of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Cat. Fly. Cave.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. East Side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
So much debt. Is Milton?
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Oh my goodness.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
No. Oh my goodness.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Cute little barbecue area. I guess
They
I was
were
going to
pretty
team up. Oh my
intense.
god, shut up, Jorby. Shut up. Is this the parents' bedroom? Oh. Is it the ever lovely zombie? Hi, Ozzy. How are you today?
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
I just
Just be
remembered the ending
careful.
of the game. No
The camera's
spoilers.
older than
No
you are.
spoilers, please. Hey, doing good. Just got back from work. How was work today, Ozzy?
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
And take pictures of random things. Looks like a turd. We took a picture of the turd. Just cause. Birds. I don't know what I'm supposed to take photos of, to be honest, but it's pretty cool that we've gone back.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Aww.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you?
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside.
That's pretty cute.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
I mean, the ending is pretty obvious, but no spoilers. Shh, 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 shh. Optimus Prime kills. Oh
Last
my
time I was
god,
with my brother
rings.
Calvin. was a great trip.
There's more
Grandpa
turds.
Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
Okay.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Dad, I...
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn!
Jesus. Are we taking a selfie?
I'm proud of you, Dawn.
Crying.
Always remember that, okay?
Oh, we're taking a... I thought we were...
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about
Dad!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Why do I still have hope that there's some form of happiness in this game? Why am I still playing this thinking that there's a happy bit? Oh my goodness. Oops, candy. I didn't even open it this stream. I still have licorice. Thanks.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh, and then a freaking bean. Is my camera moving up, by the way? Has it always been like this? Or is it moving up? No, I'm getting shorter. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Well, I'm doomed. Jesus, cat. Okay, what colour? What colour do you want? There's lots of greens. Pick a colour. There we go. That's how I normally have it. Yellow. Yellow. It was banana. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Gregory. Oh no, is there? Oh shit. A divorce?
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
This is how I normally have it. I don't know why it's moving. So the cat wants to get out and instead she ran up into the door which closed the door. Oh, now she's on my desk. Wait, we're holding a rug? I missed that. I'm sure you've already said, but how are you feeling? I'm okay. I've just got a weird cough at the moment, but I'm sure I'm fine. I'm sure it'll be nothing.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Care Bear, how are you today?
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
I'm great, thank you, Care Bear. I'm great. I don't know why I chose to play and start this game today. But we are here. And because it was a child, a baby, I would really like to break down and cry because that was sad. Of all the deaths we've seen so far, I think that one's hit me the most because I freaking love children, goddammit. That's ridiculous. I don't like it here. Oh my god. That is too sad. I'm not crying, you guys are crying. Screw this game. I definitely need that margarita with Alice after this freaking game. Oh my goodness. That is too sad. That is way too sad. Why did we do this? Oh my god. And it looks like we have to continue tomorrow. Because I doubt I'm finishing
My mom
this
moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
today. I didn't want to
At the
cry
time,
during this
it was as far away
game.
as she could get.
Oh dear. Oh, that was horrible.
I can't imagine what it was like for her to lose 2 sons after she'd already lost 2 brothers. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, pet. Oh, dear. My camera has a mind of its own today. We're just gonna leave it like that because it's just gonna keep moving. Care Bear, it's so good to see you. Welcome to the sad stream. And Sarah, it's good to see you as well. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
It feels like the story is going out this way, but I can slide down the pole. Hee hee. I just wanted to do that. I have to go back up now, don't I? Because there's nothing else down here. Oh, actually, I missed
I can't imagine
this.
my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
I almost missed this.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea.
Oh,
Our
it's
father
another
never hits
story.
kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
This game is crazy.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I
I now
remember.
pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
time for photos came, Dad ordered him to
Come here.
But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
No way.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
No.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Shut up flying kites. I've actually never flown a kite successfully. I've tried. My mum went to Bali and brought home a kite that looked like an eagle, and it was very cool when I was young. I think it broke very fast though. We never got to properly fly it.
Lewis was born a year later.
I really hope I haven't missed anything. I hope.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Oh.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again.
Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Alice, if you can hear me and if you tuned back in, just let me know when you're close and I'll unlock the door.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Are we at the top of the house? We are.
But it didn't last.
I like games where storytelling is the focus. Same. Same. I like that you guys can sit back and when it comes to games like this, I don't worry about having an active
The beginning
chat.
of the end was Milton's 10th birthday.
Because I know I would rather you guys
when
watch
Edie
this.
gave him a castle.
I would rather you guys chill out and enjoy the story. Oh, Milton. Wait.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
They don't know if he's just disappeared. There's no death date. I'm just getting shorter. Oh, we get to go inside.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Shrinking live on camera, yes. Oh wow. Wow. Look at this view.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
How are we today? Is everybody good? Everybody happy? Are we enjoying this game today? No. What?
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Whoa. Hi, Juanita. Or is it Junie? Junie. Junie. Hi, Junie.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
So after he did this, then the mother sealed the doors. Right?
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Yeah. Crazy.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but
we weren't
I
at the
think
top.
Lewis blamed himself.
There's still more.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except
No way.
Lewis.
No way. Is this happening? The stairs are broken. Look at this view. Are we going on a trip? We're going on a trip. We are too.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on. Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Cute.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh, here I am. Oh,
I asked him to
it's my
describe it.
mind.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
This is crazy.
But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
I liked that reference.
It became a game for him.
Oh, wow. And we're
He'd
still
conquer a
chopping
city,
the
then
fish,
immediately
we're
push
still
on.
working.
New Louisville. St. Louis.
Cute.
He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
I have to do some work. Enjoy the game. Thank you, Don. It's always nice having you here. You like this one? We
In
built this
Louisburg,
city.
he heard rumors of a
Oh my god, you can choose.
handsome queen.
A handsome queen. That's pretty funny. A handsome queen. Or a beautiful prince.
The queen was on her own quest for
Oh my god, we can choose which way to go.
sinister serpents. He followed the sound of her electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Uh-oh. It has taken over. Okay, give me a second. Sorry, guys. I just have to quickly do something. Give me a second. Okay, I am back. I just unlocked the door for Alice. Because she should be here soon.
He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh, he finally left.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
want to do it. I don't want to do it.
I still thought I could save him.
I don't want to do it.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him. His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head. I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Oh my god.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him. On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe I should have come sooner.
Now we're at Edith. I think I've missed 2 on the family tree.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
I'm not ready. I'm so not ready.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories! I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh, we get to go.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Yeah, the old house.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Wow.
God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
Oh.
I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now...
Is it her baby?
Things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh, she was pregnant, yeah. She said she was pregnant, and that's why I figured it in the end. I missed two. I wanted to say hi, but it was the wrong time. It's never the wrong time. Hi, Narnia. Welcome in. That was amazing. That was so freaking cool.